Imagine, if you will, a city using a casino as a way to revitalize itself, to bring in money and push out problems. It's a model used time and time again. We're seeing that now. Cities and towns are going all in, hoping for positive change. But in the largest casino town on the East Coast, that formula is breaking down, and the consequences are dire. This is Atlantic City, once a small town on the Jersey Shore, then a gambling mecca. Today, it's still bustling, but it's battling a serious problem.
They wanted to turn this into another Vegas. It's impossible.
John Kennedy lives next to what was the Revel Casino Hotel. There's no reveling now. The towering, multi-billion-dollar complex sits unfinished and deserted. Just another empty building lining the boardwalk.
It's desolate, as you can see. I mean, come on. It wasn't always like this, but, you know, they closed the casinos and there's just not enough gamblers.
This year is one of the toughest in the city's history. First, the Atlantic Club closed, then Showboat, Revel, and now Trump Plaza. Nearly 8,000 workers were forced out of their jobs.
I'm optimistic that I will find a job, and so will everyone else.
And government workers and unions are scrambling to get them back on their feet.
It's devastating. It's my heart and soul goes out to them. But again, we are focused on making sure they have the resources to sustain themselves and meet their basic needs.
Atlantic City used to be the only place on the East Coast where you could gamble at a casino. But now the city is in the midst of an identity crisis because many of the casinos still here just aren't bringing in the crowds or the money they used to.
We put all our eggs in one basket.
Mayor Don Guardian tells me the growth of gaming outside his city contributed to the chaos.
We didn't realize that the gaming era as a monopoly was over, and as a result, this year we took a hit all at once.
Casinos are opening up and down the East Coast, all fighting for your dollar. And experts say the market is rapidly transforming. Israel Posner runs a gaming, hospitality, and tourism institute in the shadows of the closed casinos. What's happening to the gaming industry?
The casino industry in the region has changed from a destination to a convenience product. So years ago, people went to casinos. People went to Vegas. Now casinos go to people.
Back in New York, those casinos are coming. The state is scrambling to keep gambling dollars at home. And even in a stressed market, developers are promising growth.
I think it will almost double the amount of gaming, a little less than that.
It's a promising thought, but will it hold true? What makes you so sure that a casino will work in New York?
Well, I don't know if any of us are so sure.
Assemblyman Pete Lopez represents voters in two of the areas vying for a casino license, Schoharie and Ulster counties. And he's looking at a casino as an economic shot in the arm, not necessarily a permanent fix.
You don't put all your eggs in one basket. So whether it's one industry or one particular tourism destination, you need variety, you need diversity, because if one fails or falters, you want to make sure that the others are strong enough to keep the economy sound and solid.
So how would a New York casino avoid a similar fate to that of the Revel or the Showboat? Well, experts say it's a gamble, but developers would have to bring something new to the table.
It's about creating a total experience. It's got to look right, it's got to feel right, it's got to create value.
And it's about a long-term plan, though New York may have its critics. What would you tell someone looking to put in a casino in New York?
You're out of your mind. Things. I'm telling you, I don't know who would want to build a casino knowing what we have on the East Coast today.
The hope for change, it seems, is very much alive.
It's a risk for the investors, of course. You know, for the communities, they have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Since our trip to Atlantic City, yet another casino sent layoff notices to its workers. And city leaders are looking to diversify, turning a casino building into a university, for example. Is upstate New York Atlantic City? Of course not. But as we wait to learn where these casinos will go, it's important to take a look along the East Coast and hope that we have a better outcome. Cody, Holyoke, CBS 6 News.